So we arrived in Kyoto on the early afternoon of the 25th and headed straight to Fushimi Inari Taisha, one of Japan's most famous Shinto shrines. It is dedicated to Inari, a deity associated with rice, agriculture, and prosperity. You might recognize these orange torii gates that form winding tunnels up the mountain. There's over 10,000 gates, and it's only growing as gates are donated by people as an offering. You can see the people or organizations that donate through the inscriptions on the back of each gate. We spent some time walking through the gates and up the mountain and then headed to Higashiyama district. So I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea where we were going. Nico said we were going to a famous temple and we just kind of followed, and turns out we were heading to Kiyomizu-dera, a Buddhist temple that overlooks Kyoto. The temple is also famous for its 13-meter tall wooden stage, built using a Japanese technique where wooden beams are interlocked instead of nailed. Unfortunately, I didn't actually see the stage. Ethie and I were being destroyed by the sun and we decided to chill by the mist station instead of going up, which I now slightly regret. For dinner, we met up with Celia's friend Rie, who introduced us to authentic Kyoto foods, most of which were totally novel but delicious. She was the sweetest and we had such a lovely time getting to know her.
Yo, oh, it's bigger. Whoa, oh, there's more beds. Yes. Wait, beds? There's 4 beds. Sleeping on the ground. Wait, that's futon. Tatami. Tatami. Low key? Yeah, you get to sleep alone. Yeah, I'm gonna look this here, okay? No, that's a like a hole. I'm gonna come. I think I put the 7 answer right. True.
The next day, we visited the Arashiyama district. We started off at Togetsukyo Ridge and then tried to go to the famous bamboo forest, but somehow found ourselves at Tenryuji, a Zen Buddhist temple, where we visited Dharma Hall and saw the cloud dragon painting, which is said to appear as if its eyes follow you no matter where you stand in the hall. Nico and I tried to test this out, walking around in circles around the hall, looking very un-Zen, only to agree that it did not seem to be working for us. We then found our way to the Arashiyama bamboo grove and spent some time walking through. We had what I firmly believe was the best meal of the trip. I had nabe paired with a bunch of little refreshing side dishes, and it came with a post-meal coffee. Here is Nico in her posh era.
Pinky. Oh. Yeah.
We joke that she's rebranding, trying to build a chic image, so I've been calling her Chico.
You drink your coffee like that?
Finally, my personal highlight in Kyoto was seeing the gold leaf covered Kinkakuji. It was originally a retirement villa for a shogun, but after his death, it was turned into a Zen Buddhist temple. The 3 floors of the temple represent different architectural styles. The bottom in the style of the Han period imperial palace, the middle samurai residence, and the top Zen Buddhist temple. The next day, we took a day trip from Kyoto to Osaka. Osaka is such a fun and goofy city, and you can especially see that in the flashy designs and displays. Unfortunately, Celia was sick this day, so it was just the 3 of us in Osaka. When in Osaka, you have to try street foods like takoyaki, and we were on a hunt to find the cheapest takoyaki in Dotonbori, and we sure did, sitting at 500 yen.
Looks like a true vlog.
And then I saw there was a bakery nearby that sold truffle shiopan, so you best bet I was there. We also got shokupan, which was a honey butter milk bread toast, and then a red bean mochi dango.
First shiopan in Japan after 2 weeks of sojourn. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Wait, you have to have a bite. It's truffle though.
We passed by this shrine, do you see what I mean by Osaka is goofy? And then headed to Shinsekai. I had to get this octopus squishy, which was one of the best purchases of the trip because I have been squishing that just about every day since. This little mall was fun. There were apparently Japanese memes plastered everywhere. They had all these photo cutout spots, and one of them was even with the owners of the shop. And then there was also this game where you could try to find as many of the owners as possible using the caricature references. We finished walking around Shinsekai pretty quick since we didn't eat or buy anything, and we realized there was a zoo right beside us, so we decided to kill some time by checking it out. This polar bear's name was Ho-chan. She was so cute. And look at these red pandas. This was such a random addition to our day, but I think we were pleasantly surprised with how the zoo was. Guys, looking at these flamingos reminds me that we had a 1-hour conversation where Nico was just telling me that flamingos could drink boiling water and they sleep in ice. Okay, and then by the time the zoo closed, our appetites opened, so we went to eat okonomiyaki. The running joke in the house is that Ethne lives okonomiyaki. I don't know if she actually loves it as much as we make it out to be.
You got it. Yeah.
But it was just like one of the only things we knew she wanted to do in Japan, make okonomiyaki. So yeah, anyways, here's Ethne chefing it up.
Ethne's first okonomiyaki in Osaka. Okay, the one that she made. She didn't even swallow it.
We made a normal okonomiyaki and then got another one with noodles and takoyaki on it. And then we headed back to Kyoto. At night, we explored Kyoto Station, which was definitely a hidden gem. There was a light show, good nighttime views of Kyoto, a skyway running across the station at the very top. Not quite there, but nice attempt, Nico. And cute little seating areas. I remember on the left of this was like almost a couple's corner because all the couples were congregated there, but it was literally just a patch of fake grass, so I was kind of confused actually.
Like, if they ask, like, oh, where should I go? I can say, just like, explain Kyoto Station at night.
The next day was our last day, and we decided to visit Uji, the homeland of matcha. We also visited the Byodoin Temple, which is the temple that features on the 10 yen coin. The temple is said to represent the Pure Land, which in Buddhism is a paradise free from suffering. Because of how the water reflects the image of the temple, it seems as if the temple is almost suspended between the sky and the earth, and it's supposed to give off the impression that you're seeing a glimpse of the Pure Land. So of course we had to try matcha in Uji. I just got a random matcha that was cheap, so it probably wasn't even the best one that there was, but it was pretty good. And of course, I also bought matcha powder so I could start making my own matcha. First hojicha in Uji. Yeah? Is it better than like the hojicha from last time?
Kamakura?
Yeah. Please say yes. I'm scared. It's not. It's not. And then our last stop was Nara, of course, to see the deer. But first we stopped for like lunch/dessert. Okay, this is so crazy to me. Like, what is this deer doing here just under in the passageway underground where people walk? The first thing we saw when we entered Nara, which I didn't actually film, was just this deer crossing the road. This place is so insane. The deer are just chilling here. They do whatever they want. I love that for them.
The close-up view is crazy.
It's a bowing machine.
No, the little head.
But it's okay. This guy's like,
Oh, he wants more.
oh, okay, one more.
Yo, see how you're being surrounded.